Here we are at the church office. I'll just see someone go in there quick. Look at that, a pharaoh. You know what I mean? Hello, how are you? When did the old church open then?
When is it open?
Yeah, when does it open?
Sundays.
Sorry?
Sundays.
Sunday? That's never bloody out. I'm always here Sundays, Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays. I'm here every day. I never see it.
Well, the church is open Sundays. We have a service at 8 o'clock on a Sunday morning.
That's why I don't see it then. I'm always up late. I am. Bugger that.
At 10 o'clock on a Sunday morning.
I'm never up that time neither.
Okay. Thursdays 10:30 for another service.
What, at night?
No.
Oh.
Right.
You can't have one in the night time.
So Thursday mornings it's open and Sunday mornings it's open. It's not actually open.
But why don't you ever
time.
open your church no more then?
Well, we.
Are you a
never
vicarage?
Have.
Are you a
No,
vicarage?
I'm an administrator.
What's that mean?
That means I do the paperwork.
Oh, you're not a
and
minister?
logistics. No.
I'm
no.
more a Freemason. Are you a vicar?
No, he's my husband.
Is your husband?
yes, he's just popped in to pick me up.
Oh.
So the church is open every Sunday between 8. Well,
Do you open at night at all though?
No, we don't.
Well, how can I get a look round if it's always bloody shut? You can't
Well,
get any
Sundays-
spiritual relief or something.
Sundays,
Yeah.
we have the service at 10.
Yeah.
But if you came around 11, 11:15,
Yeah.
you'd still be able to get in because the service would be finishing. But the
Oh,
church
you
would still
kicked
be
anyone
open.
out by then, yeah?
Well, we'd be over there having coffee, but
Oh, would you? You got
yeah.
cakes in it?
Biscuits.
Well, make sure you get some Battenbergs and I'll come down, you know what I mean?
Right.
I like a
But yeah,
Battenberg.
so Sunday mornings and Thursday mornings is when we're actually open.
Yeah. What is that there then? Is that where they do the...
That's the chapter house.
That's a chapel house, is it?
The various activities, ladies' club, scouts,
Yeah, I get it.
coffees.
Oh,
that kind
wonderful.
of thing all happening there.
So I can't get a booking in here then, no?
Well, as I say, if you want to make it a bit later, if you came after Sunday.
Yeah, 11 o'clock. That's bloody early, that is, for me. I'll tell you,
Right.
baby. You know
well,
what I mean? That's why I'm good looking, because I sleep a lot.
Right. Okay.
No, honestly.
Yeah. So that's really when we're open. But
Yeah.
if you do, we don't have anything else open during the week, and not in the evenings.
Yeah.
And
But
not
say
in
what
the
if someone
afternoon.
relief or something, how do they get? You know what I mean? If there's no church open, why do you lock a church? I don't get it.
Well, because we've obviously got a lot of stuff in here that could get vandalised, could get stolen.
Flog it and give it to the poor. You know what I mean? Shouldn't you? In fact, you should
well,
open the doors and then let the homeless in even, you know, because you are a church, aren't you?
Well, it's, not saying that we should or shouldn't, but Norwich definitely do that. St Martin's in the Field, they open up for people to come in.
Yeah, I used to pick them up off the street, the homeless, and take them in the winter. Do you know what I mean? And put them
We
in the
used
church.
to have open church here on a Sunday. That was a ministry that.
But we
went
should
in.
let the homeless live in the churches, shouldn't we? Because they're not used for much else.
We had a ministry that
Yeah.
was to support the homeless. That's actually closing down because there isn't such a need for it because of COVID, and a lot of people were rehoused.
Exactly.
During
Now,
COVID.
what happened to the goodwill of when COVID disappeared? Because we're not COVID up no more, are we?
No.
So what happened to why are those homeless people again? Why can't we home them again?
I don't
You see what
know,
I'm
but
saying?
it was the
Well, I know
government.
why, because it's bloody government, isn't it?
It was the government that brought in
Bloody
some
Freemasons.
things during COVID to house
Yeah.
more people, which is why
Yeah.
one of the reasons that.
Oh, they put them all
the
in
need isn't
hotels
quite
and that,
so
didn't they? That's what they did. And now the COVID, they kicked them all out of the hotels once the COVID
don't
was
know all
over.
the politics
And now they're
of that.
putting all the other people in. That's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Well,
no
if-
offence to you or
if-
anything,
if
you know what I mean?
If you do
you know.
need to speak to a vicar or anybody, we do have the vicar's contact details on the.
Oh, where's it?
notice
Oh, we
board
can
down
speak
there.
to a vicar, yeah? Or get into him. Is he a Freemason?
She.
Oh, she
I
a
wouldn't have
Freemason?
thought was a Freemason because they're generally male dominated, aren't they?
They are male dominated,
Yeah, so
but
she's
the
a
women are
female
just, yeah, but
Sue
the Freemason
Yeah,
women,
I
they're
can
just as
guarantee
prolific.
she's not in that. But
Oh, that's cool.
if you do want to speak to the vicar, her number is on the
On that
notice
door?
board. No, on this notice board.
Oh, there's a notice
Yeah.
board there. Okay, I'll
Yeah.
have a look. That's just
Okay.
I was having a look. Oh, and one more question.
Mhm.
How many burials have you had here in the last 10 years, roughly?
None.
None? You don't bury anyone
No.
here?
The churchyard is closed. It's been closed for over 100 years. Closed
Oh,
in
is it?
Something like 1870
Oh, wicked.
something or other.
So
We
no one-
do have a memorial garden, which is for ashes, which is
Yeah,
around
yeah.
the other side of the
Yeah,
church.
yeah. I'll have a
That's
look
the
at
only
that, yeah.
place that we put
Ah.
new memorials.
So no one's been buried in this one then?
Not
I knew
for over
that.
100 years.
Yeah. What about the other one over there, that graveyard? Any been buried in there?
Within this churchyard,
Yeah.
no.
No,
Just-
I meant the other churchyard. Is that
Do you
part
mean
of you?
this the cemetery?
Yeah.
No. Obviously they do. They do burials in both the old and the new cemeteries, but you need to get onto the borough council.
Yeah, I know about them councils. Yeah, bloody hell. Yeah, they won't give you true answers. But yeah, that's what I mean. I want to know how many people have been buried in the last sort of 10 years, because the numbers don't add up. If you go up there and look at the burial sites, say there's like 100 new graves in 10 years, 20 years.
Yeah,
that's
but
no way.
People might die. Well, people don't actually ashes. A lot of people got them at home, haven't they? Or
well, yeah, on the map of people,
but
not hundreds of people, thousands of them. Yeah, surely there's a lot of people that died in the last 10 years, isn't there?
Yeah.
You know, and there's no grave sites. You know, like new, fresh drug graves. That's what I'm looking for. Anyway, thanks for your help. Oh, sorry, kind man, to keep you waiting.
Yeah, a lot of them are done in the woodlands these days. So over Gunton, they've got I don't know what they call
yeah, but I'm on about local to Gorleston, you know, in Yarmouth. I'm on about, you know, there's
my granddad's buried over in Gunton, so he's local.
Yeah.
And then there's.
Is Gunton local then? Is it on the road?
Yeah, it's just over near Lowestoft.
Oh, is it?
Before you get to Lowestoft.
But the Oriel crematorium, that's where, well, it's called the cemetery. The new cemetery over there, that's where all the bodies go now.
Is it? I'll have a look over there. I'm sure that ain't that big as well, neither. Anyway, thanks for your help, kind man. Thank you for your help, kind lady. Have a great day. So again, I've just come over here. Well, I just want to show you this as well, because I always brag about, you know, I like to brag about Freemasonry, because that's what they do, you see. They like to brag about me, so I brag about them. You see, that's what they do when they make you a perjured individual or a vomit, a victim of Masonic ill treatment. Yeah, this is what they do. They never stop. It don't matter where you go, they will disparage you and your name and make people not like you. Do you know what I mean? That's why I only have 5-minute friends. Do you know what I mean? Because Freemasons come up behind you and they're talking tittle tattle behind your back. Not that it'll ever do it to your front. There it is. Look, see, right on the roundabout. You know what I mean? There's the Pharaoh's grave for all the glory. So, you know, so they're not burying anyone in this church no more. But again, the symbolism, and I just want to show you the grave site, I presume, for the ashes. But even like I said, even with ashes, there's grave sites, isn't there? Do you see what I mean? Ah, my bloody leg. Again, I've already decoded this, do you know what I mean? And what that represents. You know what I mean? And again, look, you've got the world domination balls, but I'm presuming this is it here, yeah? This is where the ashes go here, I'm presuming, you know what I mean? And that's, again, that's not 100 graves, do you know what I mean? There's nothing on this side, so they're all on that side, and I'm presuming that is what it is there, if that what that is, do you know what I mean? There's nothing else, you know, like I said, everything else is all old, you know, as the other cemetery, you know? There's nothing else in here, like, you know. But like I said, if you check your burial sites, you know what I mean, I can't see all these bodies. Where are these bodies gone, you know? Yeah, I come a dude. Oh, are you a grave digger, mate? No. Oh, all right. Sorry. No need to brag. Sorry? You need one digging? No. I'm just seeing how many brave, you know, like there's no one been buried in here. I've already been told that.
Yeah,
so,
no, since, how long was it?
1879.
1879. All right, no need to brag, love. I can't remember them sort of numbers, you know what I mean?
No, it's only because I heard it the other day.
Oh, did you? Oh, right, okay, cool. You know what I mean? But do you think the bodies in Gorleston, that amount that died, there's enough burial sites? Because, like, obviously these, I presume that's for the ashes, yeah? Them ones, yeah?
Yeah, but you've got all that big cemetery, haven't
Well,
you?
you've been in the big cemetery. There's less than like 50 graves there. Do you know what I mean? If I was generous and said there was 100, that still don't compensate for 10 years of burials. Do you know what I mean?
I have to say, for most of my relatives back then, they wouldn't have been able to afford a headstone, so they could be here, but they wouldn't have been.
That's another thing what I go on about. Yeah, people can't afford headstones, can they? No. They can't. Some people today can't even afford to be buried.
No.
Do you know what I mean? It's like £3 to £4 grand, and we know, right? Everyone, you are £3 grand, I'm £3 grand, you're £3 grand, just something. So that money is constant. Every day people are dying, and that money flows into the Undertakers, doesn't it? Yeah. Now, if all the Undertakers are Freemasonry, then that's all floating to the lodge, isn't it? Do you see what I'm saying? That's why I'm coming. Are you a Freemason?
No, but I don't know that they all are. I have no idea.
Oh yeah, they all are. Yeah, every Undertaker's a Freemason. That's willed down each century. But you guaranteed, they've got guaranteed business from everyone who dies. You know what I mean? Your mum, like you said, my dad.
It's
you know.
nice little earner, I should think. Yeah.
Oh, it's a big earner.
Years ago, they just put.
But we're just talking about the funeral service. They own everything else as well, didn't they? You know, like the shops, the bloody,
I mean,
the
you
leases.
wouldn't can't find headstones for everyone, not at all.
No, you won't. No, because a lot of
Most
people go into
would-
pauper graves, don't they?
Yeah,
And they keep,
a
you
lot
know.
of people, if somebody died, they'd have shoved a couple of people in one coffin. So
Yeah, they do stick a two in a one coffin. You're bloody right and all.
there won't
Can't
be.
beat a bit of economy.
Yeah.
No,
Well, this
you
is what I'm
won't
saying.
find
We're all.
nowhere near enough
But the thing is, what
graves.
else is happening to the
That's
bodies? Do you know what I mean? Where are they? Because like I said, the grave sites don't add up to the bodies that are dying. Do you know what I
No,
mean?
but
Not
then-
where anywhere close.
No, but they
You know?
would have, they used to just put them in. Just
She's, yeah, I like you, love. I like
But
you.
if you look into the history of what they did, because nobody could afford it.
Well, no, they can't. They still can't afford it today, and that's the wrong thing. That's like you go to get married, right? Yeah. Now, the person who owns the hotel for your reception is a Freemason. Yeah. You go buy your wedding dress; it's owned by the Freemason daughter or whatever. You know what I mean? Everything to do with getting married, or dying, or even what we eat is all to do with Freemasonry. Do you know what I mean? They own all the chip shops. They own the butchers. Do you know what I mean? What the hell's going on? You know, and that's all money flowing into them. We don't get any money. How we can, you know, we can't buy and build a business, because if we do, we're going in direct competition with them, and they don't want us standing and getting rich. Do you know what I mean? So how do we win? Anyway, have a great day, and remember, I love you both. All right? If I ever need a grave dug, I'll come and see you, mate. I'm more than likely to get took out in the woods by some Freemason and get to dig one. You know what I mean? That's what'll happen to me. I'll be ritualistically done in the bloody, you know what I mean, in a forest or something. Anyway, see you later, babies. Well, more than likely can't even hear me now, but yeah, the Freemasons will ritually kill me. You know what I mean? They've talked about it enough. I know. But there you go. Look, there's your pharaoh. But that's what I'm saying. See, the burial sites for the human population don't friggin' add up. And then if you cop that on top of like the people that have, you know, like how many Masonic funeral homes was in that town, I can't remember. I'll have to show you the video, but that's going to be uploaded as well. But again, like I said, knowledge is power, and if we don't earn or learn or any of this shit, then you're never going to know nothing, are you? Do you know what I mean, my profane friends? Anyway, let's see if we can get the old Vickers on the old notice board, and I'll give her a ring. See what she's got to say. Where is she? On St Anne's Church. Church warden. I don't want to put her on thingy because everyone rings it up, don't they? So I can look it up on Facebook now, so that's okay. Right, my profane friends, let's go to another graveyard.